everybody, welcome to Let's Play Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. I am Tennyak, of course. This is level 4, the Magic Box Revisited, and welcome to the first level of several with extremely long cutscenes. So here we go.
Spike was going to hit some of the vampire hangouts to see if he could get a line on Kakistos. And then there was Sid.
Sid?
The dummy? You remember. How could you forget? Looks like Kakistos isn't the only dead guy up and walking around. And Kakistos was being all cryptic. No pun intended. But he kept making comments that make me think there's more going on here.
I've got a few theories, but they require more research.
Sid seemed to know something about it, but he was all mysterious too. I hate that in a wooden puppet.
Yes, we all do.
So, you said you had theories? Let's hear them. Giles just doesn't want to tell you that his big theory, actually, my theory.
Well, I'm sure you haven't forgotten the visit we had from Willow's vampiric doppelganger. We owe that wonderful brush with alternate dimensions to Anya.
Yay me! You know, if I hadn't brought evil skanky vampire Willow into this dimension by accident, we would all be completely lost in this conversation right now. So, what then? We're dealing with alternate dimension Kakistos?
Our research certainly turned up plenty of precedent for dimensional bleed. Tara, are you all right? What's happened?
The old factory? Morphed into a big old vampire blood factory, human cattle, all kinds of fun stuff. And in the middle of it all, Ethan Lane and a bunch of Bakemono.
Ethan? What does that oily little snake have to do with this?
I got the impression he had nothing to do with the factory changing. As for Ethan himself, I got the feeling he was testing me, but I don't have the first clue why.
Maybe it's an alternate reality version of Ethan.
I'm getting Tara to a doctor.
Yes, I think that's wise. There's nothing more to be done this evening. I think we could all do with some rest at this point.
Let's meet back here in the morning and we'll start a search for Ethan. See if we can't force these puzzle pieces together.
Agreed. I just need to fill one last mail order.
You go ahead. I'll wait and walk you home. I don't think any of us should be alone right now.
All right. I'll just be a moment.
I'm not going anywhere.
Hello again, Slayer. Just a quick visit to satisfy my curiosity. I've been wondering to see how well you would function without your watcher.
What are you talking about, Hook Boy? Giles is fine. He's in the basement.
Yes. And he isn't alone.
Alright, that was the first of 2 long cutscenes in this level. Ow, why are you going that way? Alright, I was going to run in there and get a weapon, but it's locked right now, so I think the door's going to stay locked until I beat these lamps. So in case you were wondering, as I stated before in the first level, that is not Sarah Michelle Gellar's voice for Buffy. That is an actress named Giselle Lauren, and she also did the voice for Anya as well. And if you listen carefully, you can tell that it's the same person.
And for my next trick...
So what we're trying to do right now is we gotta get to Giles in the basement. But of course, there's lots of vampires, and I want to get a weapon so I can finish them off faster. There's a lot of hellfire and holy water lying around.
That's what I need.
And it's a really good idea to save it up until the end of the level. And once we get to the end of the level, you'll see why. So I'm just going to run around and collect all of it.
That's what I need for all those nicks and scrapes. And, you know, mortal wounds.
And you can see these weird vials hanging around. Those are going to be explained soon.
Medipack. Great. Now if I could just find a cute doctor. Finders keepers.
Alright, now that we've collected all that, let's go down to the basement. There's two ways. There's this way through the training room, or the back door, which is to the right of where I entered the training room. This takes us to the back alley.
Gonna get me some of that.
Oh, that was cool. There's another weapon back here, the shovel, and Buffy's pretty cool with the shovel.
Once used for digging holes.
Here we go.
Did they ruffle your tweed?
We were so aware, but I'll survive.
Thanks to the security cage. Remember when I said you were paranoid for wanting to lock away the priceless occult goodies? I meant it. But here's a big yay for your paranoia.
I nearly didn't make it into the cage in time. It took some powerful magic to bring those gargoyles to life.
So now what? These stone uglies seem pretty unkillable.
But the gargoyles aren't like demons or vampires. Certain magics are required to revert them to their natural state. I don't know the spell offhand, but if you can get out into the store and retrieve my copy of Bevo's compendium, she'll be able to figure it out.
Great. It would have been much too easy if that was one of the books valuable enough to keep in here.
So if you decided, screw what Giles said, I'm gonna go take on the gargoyles myself. This is what happened.
Buffy, wait. You can't fight the gargoyles until we learn how to defeat them.
And of course, that was the voice of Anthony Stewart Head, who now just goes by Anthony Head as Giles. And those little weird
fresh meat
ankle-high demons in the last level, I didn't know what they were called. In the cutscene, Willow called them Bakimono. So they're Bakimono demons. We know what they're called. Mystery solved. Alright, we gotta go get the book. And that X was floating in the air.
Sometimes
That's a glitch.
even when you don't ask.
There we go.
Bevo's compendium. Better get this back to Giles.
So if you go out into the back alley of the store and vampires attack you, if you actually push them in this hole, they'll automatically dust. And I don't know if I'll get a chance to show that off. I don't think so, because nobody's attacking me. So let's just go to the cutscene.
Here you go, Giles. One copy of Bilbo's compendium of gore things and stone whatchamacallits.
Thank you, Buffy. Now, let me see. Gargoyles are susceptible to gorgon venom. A stake dipped in the venom should be sufficient to dispatch them. There are some in the shop, but make absolutely sure you use the right venom. Use the wrong one, and they'll become so powerful that you'll never defeat them. All I know about the venom is that it reacts strongly to anything of gargoyle origin. Maybe you'll find something in the shop to help.
Alright, let's go find something of Gorgon origin. Let's go back into the shop. Let's go straight. Oh, that's hilarious. He threw me down the stairs and right into the vampire. Here we go. Vampires are harder to kill in this level. I don't know why. In later levels, they're not as hard to kill. Let's go get my axe back.
Careless, careless.
Oh, it's only spiked now?
And get hurt. Or
Okay.
I could just hurry
I guess I
the
can't
along.
use it. Well, I can use it, but I prefer not to use the spikes. I think they're kind of pointless.
Even
Alright, now we have as many holy waters as we can carry. Crossbow you want to also use. It's another long distance weapon. And like I said, at the end of the level you'll see why I'm stocking up on it.
You look familiar.
Of course you don't have to use them, but I think it just makes everything easier to attack the enemies from afar.
tourist.
This is the secret.
What do you have here?
What is this?
You look like a girl.
Demon Slayer, come on, play. Gotta get me some of that.
Okay, my shovel's gone.
Finders keepers.
Here we go.
Ask and you shall receive. And sometimes, even when you don't
Okay.
ask.
Let's go try to figure out which is the Gorgon venom.
What tasty morsel is this?
Buffy, Summer, Vampire Slayer, thinking there's
It's not fair.
That's a quick way. It's a kind of a quick and easy way to get rid of them. Just throw them.
no reaction with the gargoyle claw. This can't be Gorgon venom.
Here we go.
Okay. Time to kick some gargoyle ass.
Alright, let's go back down there.
Buffy, you have the stakes. Excellent. Destroy the gargoyles.
Alright. Let's get our crossbow out. And let's just do this. This just lowers their health down until it's at the very bottom, when you can just run in and stake them. Because they're not exactly easy to defeat. You can defeat them, but I think it would take a lot more health than I'm willing to lose. That was easy. There we go. Alright, let's...
Excellent work, Buffy. Now let's get out of here.
Alright, now here's the thing. We've got to keep Giles from dying. And every room you go in, there's going to be a vampire. Or there's going to be 2 vampires. And of course, if they get to Giles and they kill him, well then the level's over, you don't win. So he's kind of hobble man right now, so he takes a little while. But you always want to keep him behind you. But not too far behind you. Here we go. Here we go.
Buffy, Summers, Vampire Slayer. Thinking there's a word in there you missed it.
Poor Giles. He gets so beat up in the show. He's gotten like 24 concussions. I'm surprised he's still alive and still has all of his intellect.
Hey, I've got to go.
Alright, so we used up all of our holy water, so let's get our hellfire out. Which, you know, I used the holy water first because the hellfire can hurt Giles if it accidentally hits him.
You should never have left the clip today.
Here we go! Let's go, buddy. And this is going to take us to the end of the level, and there's going to be another long cutscene. Well, not too, well, kind of long. But it's going to be the introduction of Eliza Dushku as Faith. So enjoy, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Tennyak out. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. And, alright, that's all. Bye.
Faith?
Hey, B. What's shaking?
What's shaking? Simple as that. Last time I saw you, you tried to take over my life. Went all body snatchers on me. Then there was the LA rampage. Now you break out of prison and I'm supposed to say, what? Welcome home?
I was thinking more along the lines of pull up a chair, grab a beer, but yeah, basically. We don't got a hug or nothing. Say what you want. I'm still a Slayer. Bad as you might want to, you can't take that away.
And the jailbreak? You just needed a breath of fresh air?
Hell no, prison sucks. Shine a light on that revelation. But between fighting off the Butch sisters and trying not to rise to the guard's bait, I'm getting my head straight. Not loving it there, but it wasn't my idea to leave just now.
Okay, so if the jailbreak wasn't just because you missed the stellar Sunnydale nightlife, what the hell are you doing here?
Long story, Chica, but I got the answer, man, right here.
Hello, Slayer.
Oh, forget it. Look, I need to get Giles to the hospital.
When you're done wailing on Witch Boy here, they can patch him up.
Doctors now, answers later.